What is going on, everybody? Logan here for a new video, and today, as you can tell from the title of this video and the car that I'm in, I am driving a 2020 Shelby GT500 with only 700 miles on it. And obviously, thank you so much to Ken, who is right behind me. I'm not sure if y'all can see him in my car. He asked me, because he's got the stripes put on this car, he asked me if I could just drive him out here and just drop him off so we can get his car, and then I'll go home. Well, as we're about to leave, he throws me the keys and it's like, here, you drive home and I'll follow you. So this car is crazy. I mean, honestly, the feel of this car, everything. I mean, it has these nice leather with Alcantara Recaro seats with a nice snake in it. The steering, the exhaust, everything about this car, all the carbon fiber everywhere, with the wing to the wheels, the $20,000 wheels. This car is different. It feels, the steering is super tight, even though I only have steering on normal mode. The exhaust sounds awesome, a little bit loud, raspy, but then you put it in track mode or something, it gets that nice burbly deep sound. So first impressions, awesome car. And I have to barely even feather the acceleration. This car just wants to get up and go. That's not the acceleration. That's me barely even pushing my big toe down. Jeez. All I gotta say is thank you, Ken, for letting me drive this car. And I meant to do I wanted to introduce this car by an official review, but this is kind of just like a first take. But this car is amazing. The steering wheel is very comfortable with Alcantara. I could see going on long trips with this. Now, the one complaint, which I don't know, Ken might have the same complaint, these seats, they are race seats for sure. They definitely hug you pretty good, and my love handles cannot fit in these seats. I mean, I fit, but it's just a very snug feeling. And right now, I mean, I've been driving for maybe 10 minutes. It's not as bad. I mean, I'm kind of getting used to it, but when I first sat down, I was like, wow, this is just uncomfortable. But it's taking these curves right here with ease. I mean, very slow curves, but this one thing that's, I guess, is the biggest difference, minus the power, is this gear selector. It's weird. I mean, having to turn it for drive, reverse, anything. It's very strange, but I'm gonna go ahead. We're about to get on 99, get a few shots there. 99 through Mexico, of course. I'm gonna have to ask Ken behind me if he is used to all that horsepower and that 5-liter behind me. That is a beautiful car behind me. I absolutely love my 2012. It's definitely not a Shelby, but it has been reliable. It has, I mean, I still get compliments pretty regularly, especially going through drive-thrus. It's a reliable, good, fun car. Family car, so. Actually, that's gonna be a video that I do coming up, because I just had a baby last week. Well, now, yeah, still last week. And I'm just gonna give my takes on how easy it is to have a baby in a Mustang. See, and the crazy thing is this car is actually really easy to drive. As I'm going around these curves, accelerating, I mean, it's not jerky, like, if that makes sense. It's not really, like up and back. I mean, it's very smooth. When you want it to go slow, when you want to be easy, it's easy. But when you want to go fast, I mean, it accelerates very fast. I'm seeing people looking at this car a lot more than even his Shelby GT350, even though the 350 had more power because it was supercharged and all kind of work done to it. And it was, I mean, technically a faster car. I'm not sure about a stop, like if they were to race from a dig. And this honestly is a very aggressive looking car from the hood, front fascia. Even looking in the rear view, you can see that big old carbon fiber wang back there. So, I mean, just the whole experience of this car so far is just unique. You can definitely tell that Ford built this car better than they would just a normal Mustang GT, V6, obviously. Well, not even V6 anymore, 4-cylinder. This just feels definitely different. It's taking all the bumps in the road like a champ. That is one thing that I don't miss about my car right now, is I bottom out on everything, and the uneven roads I absolutely hate. It's just annoying with my suspension setup, because I have different lower control arms, upper lower control arms, springs and all that. This is just stock. I believe this is the maglev or the magnet suspension. I forgot exactly which one they're using on this, but it's a smooth ride. So Ford definitely hit it out the park as far as the suspension goes. Just give it a little acceleration here, not all the way. Barely even pushing the accelerator down. That felt good. That felt really good. And one thing that I think is actually really cool about this car that the GT350 didn't have, because the type of supercharger it was, is you actually hear the supercharger spool up as you are accelerating. Under hard acceleration, you can really hear it. And that's just one thing. I mean, it just sounds like a jet engine going down the road. And here, Kenna's right here, and Bubba. Sounds awesome. Okay guys, I am actually about to pull into my neighborhood now. I've had 30 minutes with this thing, and wow. I mean, it really does impress me, not only because I like Mustangs, but this is a very well-built car. From the acceleration to the sound, speed, especially the speed. I mean, this thing is just wanting to go, but when you don't want to go fast, it's not an issue. And one thing that I keep noticing is the looks. There are a ton of people looking at this car. Actually, me personally, I haven't seen a Shelby GT500, a new one, out on the road. So minus one that I saw at a car show, I haven't seen it before this car right here. So this is, I mean, with C8s, I've already seen probably, you know, 4 or 5 C8s. I mean, I see them around here pretty regularly, but a GT500, no. So that it is that much more cool seeing one. But this is just a really comfortable ride. And like I said, with the seats, as far as these really high canals, or whatever you want to call them, these little side skirts, my legs did get used to them. It was kind of uncomfortable at first, but overall, well-built car, fast, sounds good, handles extremely well. I mean, going over bumps, I mean, I just can't believe how comfortable this thing is. I mean, like I already said, with my car that's still following me, you feel every single bump in the road. Now, that's the way I set up the suspension, but I like this car, and I can't wait to do an actual review on it. I didn't want to beat onto it, just because, I mean, Ken literally just threw me the keys and said, here, you go ahead and drive it home, I'll drive behind you. So, I mean, yeah, I did do some, you know, hard pulls, but the acceleration is amazing. But I haven't felt the true acceleration of this thing yet. But hey, like I said, I am going to probably here within the next week. I'm gonna do a full review on this thing, full breakdown. And here when I park, I'm gonna go ahead and walk around the car. But Ford, you hit it out the park with this car. It just feels comfortable with a ton of horsepower. And we are back over here at the house. This ride was awesome. Like I already said, Jonathan right there. But with this car, it's well built, like I already said. It looks extremely good with those stripes, the red, white, and blue stripes. And I mean, it's just an aggressive looking car from the front end, the rear, those carbon fiber, $20,000 carbon fiber wheels. Not sure if the GoPro can pick them up too much, but the wheels are crazy. This huge spoiler back here.
Has nothing on this 2014 GT
2012. But this spoiler is awesome. You can clearly see the carbon fiber. It's huge, and it's just, you can tell it's a GT500 when you're driving up on it. And like I said in the video, it was different seeing people actually, you know, actually one kid took a picture of me as I was on I-45 driving here. So cool car, and I can't wait to do a full review on it. But again, thanks to Ken for letting me drive it over here. I thought I was only helping him, dropping him off over there, but let me drive it. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Pay attention for a review coming here in the next week, 2 weeks. But hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like and please subscribe. As always, have a great day. And there the Shelby goes. That is such a cool car. I'm so glad that Ken let me drive that thing. That was an experience.